free control on your aftershock.
And Shenanigans is doing some really cute stuff right at the start. He did stealth right under the building, and he's heading directly east by flying underneath, so that way they don't have direct sight lines. So they're not going to be able to see exactly where he went, but let's find out if they do actually see it, as they are coming out of the dropship right now, as he did fly under the building, but he did stealth his way under the building, so they're going to have to look pretty carefully in order to find it.
So they should be pretty drilled in this. They should know he's going to head in that direction. It's a pretty common pathing for monsters at the moment, which is why Legendary is pathing.
Yeah. And they're going right for him. And they know they got pings going on the paths. They see the paths. Yeah, they got him. It was cute, but it didn't actually cost him anything to do it either.
No, and I mean, even though you sneak out and get to the other side here, even though you're sneaking, you'd still go to this side if you weren't sneaking and tried to pull that trick, just because this area of the map has a lot more food than the west area. As well as that, the hunters actually drop in about a 10% versus the west area than anything
he's going
else.
for the evolve. They're right on him, and they're going for the evolve. Sunny is right now boosting right now on Shinya in order to get him in position. He is in position. Dome is actually thrown down, and they are going to trap him during the evolve, dealing health damage. He's going for stage 2 fight right now. He's got 3 points Vortex, 3 points Aftershock, and he's going to be dropping in on them right now. Does the Aftershock? It does connect, and we're going to be looking at it going straight for the Trapper, just trying to get him down. Boost coming out from Sunny, getting a little bit of damage, getting him down to half HP. Shield Drone does shield a little bit of the damage, not all of it though, as he is going down further and further. And right now, Aftershock is pushed out. Doesn't connect with anyone, though, because he is good jetpack by Sunny. Sunny right now is just trying to keep them all alive by jetpacking them all away. Monster right now is trying to get as much damage on the Trapper as possible, pushing him further and further. Vortex gets pushed out, taking out the shield drone. Aftershock comes in. It does connect with 1, 2 go down. Nope, they're just barely surviving. Sunny right now at 1% HP, getting healed by Val, keeping him alive. Sunny goes down. That's the first strike on Sunny. Val right now trying to bring her out with the med gun. Med gun does, however, bring up Sunny. Trapper right now goes down at the same time, so that's 2 strikes in that fight, and Monster is out and on the loose. Brings the Monster down to half HP, though, for 2 strikes.
That's just great position there by Shenanigans. To get a 3-man aftershock off is huge in that team fight. That just wasn't enough spread there from the Hunter team at all. And they do actually manage to get a lot of damage though there, Fat. And this is why you run that Parnell. You have the accuracy on Parnell at the moment. He is a complete beast. And
he's definitely a monster to be contending with on his own.
Yeah, and I mean, in a fight where the Dome goes down early and they actually lose 2 people, it's actually a good trade for them because they get half of the monster's health gone. And they're now not going to let him get a free stage 3 either. Stasis was applied there. They do have the Gobi right behind him. They've got Sunny. They've got Valtranks coming out in a few seconds, probably. And
and they have so much just lockdown. He's going to need full armor on this next engagement. This will probably be the last fight. He'll have to go for the kills. He does have strikes out. We do see right now the Aftershock coming in. Does connect with the Trapper. Trapper down to about 20% HP. Down, still staying up just barely due to the Medic, and the Beam Queen team is trying to keep him alive with that 10% HP. Shield Drone comes in, keeping the Trapper up, brings him down to about 20% HP, getting healed and launching himself upwards. Aftershock does go in and connect, brings him down to 1% HP. Down goes the Trapper, that's the second strike, and out goes the Monster at about half armor.
Yeah,
so that's the second strike.
That's the issue of using Sunny's jetpack boost in a certain way. You have to be very careful exactly how you use it. So there, the issue is that Shin's trying to use it vertically, which against Aftershock isn't a great idea. If you use it more horizontally to get out of the range of the Aftershock, you're going to avoid the damage. Whereas he's using it more vertically and sometimes even taking damage, even though he uses the jetpack boost. So it should be interesting. Now they've got the second end tab on that Trapper. It should be interesting what they're able to do here. They do need to
he is going for the engage now. He's going in with his Aftershock initially, getting the damage on, going for Gone Alone. Gone Alone staying up, and he's not alone anymore because his team is right now in there protecting him. Second strike, maybe third strike going down, and down goes the Trapper, down and permanently dead. They now no longer have a Trapper to lock down this Kraken, so he'll be fighting as long as he wants. Shield Drone comes in to protect the Val, but unable to do so. However, Val right now is in a plant, getting eaten alive at 1% HP. Shield Drone barely keeping him alive. Vortex comes in to finish him off. Down goes Val. That's the second strike on Val. 1 strike on Sunny. Trapper's in the dropship, and off goes Shenanigans to get more armor before he goes back and engage Vortex backwards in order to keep the assault off the pursuit. as he is going to be pushing himself further and further away to get himself up to that stage 3, because he does have a full evolve meter.
Yeah, these are great hit and run engagements here by Shenanigans. He's doing a great job here of just armoring up, swinging back round, and then taking someone out. And it allows him to get this free stage 3 here. If there's no trapper up, he should be able to do this pretty safely.
He can pretty much do whatever he wants at this point. He's stage 3, he has about 2/3 HP, and he is going to be looking at a fight at the relay, and they know it, so they're setting up at this point, and that's their only option. 3 points in the Lightning Strike, no points in the Banshee Mines. So we have 3 points Vortex, 3 points Aftershock, and 3 points Lightning Strike at the stage 3 fight, as he is going to have full armor, and I'd say the Trapper's going to be spawning in about when he goes through this fight. He's got 40 seconds to get full armor.
Yeah, so the timer says 40 seconds until the dropship actually begins. If you equate into that the actual amount of time it takes to drop, which is 30 seconds exactly, it's going to be a minute until the trap is actually down. So Shenanigans should be able to get an engage off before the trap is actually in this fight, and actually get it off before the dropship timer even ends here as well.
Yeah, we do see right now he is going to be going in for the fight, trying to see if he can finish it, I guess, before dropship comes in. If he gets someone down, that'll force them up to the dropship, which means he'll have to basically kill them twice here. So we'll have to see what he does. Vortex goes in to get rid of that shield drone, and we see the Aftershock going in. Is it going to connect with it? It gets it on 1, 2 of them go take the damage. Half Loud on the Assault. Assault goes down. He's going for the support now. Support right now at 1% HP. Barely surviving, going for the medic. Medic right now is trapped. And Stealth Pouch, down goes the medic. They're both going to have to spawn on the dropship at this point, but I don't think they get made it in time. I don't think they dive quick enough. Dropship is inbound. So we'll have to see. Right now, Aftershock coming in to clean up these corpses. Sunny is down on the ground and out. Trapper is coming in all alone. Oh no, Crow is alone.
Yeah, definitely. That great timing play there by Shenanigans to use that dropship timer and down everyone to the point where...
And right when you sit down, the Trapper is down and out.
Yeah, so great game there by Shenanigans. Managed to take that game.
Very well played by him. GG, guys.
Yeah, good game. Good game.
Alright, guys, so that makes the series
So now
1-all
legendary turn.
in that match. So we're going to just update the scoreboard here, just for you guys. Ta-da! Na-na-na. Alright, well. No, don't load that one. There we go. And we are going to be looking at 1-all in the series. It is going back to the Epex Hunter team. We're going to see how they do. And we're going to get in that game momentarily. But overall, that was basically just, you know, once the Trapper was down, Monster had full control over what was going on in that game.
Yeah, and it should be interesting how each team adapts in the next 2 games coming up.
It'll definitely be interesting to see what changes are done. Even with the Tier 4 lineup and that early pressure, they still weren't able to get that dome off and lock him down from that Stage 2. Which, as you said, it is a Stage 1 fight, so we'll have to see. And in regards to the current game, okay, so they haven't started yet. Perfect. So we're going to be getting this in. It is 1-all in the series. But overall, it was just well played by Shenanigans. He was able to lock them down, get full control, and... I don't know, do you have any remarks about that?
Yeah, I mean, it was just very well played by Shenanigans to try that hit and run, and really just overcommitments from the Hunter team, chasing a bit too hard and putting themselves in awkward positions to allow him to just re-engage. And they just need to play a bit safer. They need to get on the monster faster Stage 1, use that Sunny boost a bit more effectively Stage 1, and then play safer on that Stage 2 chase.
Yep. Well, we'll see what they do in the next game. They have a bit of time to talk about it and look at what they can do to change things up. We'll have to see what they change, what they keep the same, but we are getting ready for the next game, which is going to be Epex Hunter Team versus the legendary Monster Legendary.
Yeah, it should be interesting to see what the Hunters change up in this game.
I want to see if they pick up any of the Tier 4s.
Yeah, they were very much going for a their safe, what they knew build. It's pretty much old meta.
Well, you know what? There. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
So can't really say anything about that when, you know, it worked. Actually, sorry, no, it
Yeah.
didn't work. They lost the game, didn't they?
Oh yeah, no, they did.
We're making the assumption that they won the game. But you know, you have to do what you're comfortable with, right? If you're not comfortable with it, you'll play it worse than regardless. So if you're not used to, you got to play your role and you got to know what you can.
Yeah.
And we do see that right now, like, damage was dealt by, like, the monster was 27,000 damage, so they were getting lots of heals and shields in that game. It just wasn't enough to stop shenanigans from being able to lock them down.
No, definitely not.
And that's pretty much it, really. The game pretty much gasted itself.
Yeah, I mean, you look at that comp they ran and you think to yourself, well, if they get the Hank down there, then that's pretty much it. And he did go down. He went down, and
Oki done the timing of the dropship, just going in there at the time where he knew he had to wait just that extra couple seconds to kill them, waited until the dropship timer had extinguished, and then went in for the wipe afterwards.
Yeah. Any ideas on what the picks are coming into this map, though?
They're still doing them at the moment.
Do you know
so
what
we don't
map?
know yet.
Do you know what map is coming through there?
It's not set, so I don't have that information. We'll find out shortly, though.
Yeah. It should be interesting to see. MedLab was quite an interesting pickup first. That is a monster-favored map. Because you just get that stage 2 evolution pretty easily if you head to that east area of the map. As we saw Shenanigans pull those stage 2 before anyone can even find me Shenanigans. And Legendary actually deciding to go for the west side of the map, but still, again, stage 2 pretty much for free.
I like okay, as much as like monsters love the east end because it has more food, I like saving that for my stage 2. In all honesty, like his stage 1, you can get to the west side, right? You have enough food there that and it's easy food too. Like we're talking, like what are those steam things called?
Steamodons?
Steamodons, thank you. I was just having a brain fart. I was like, steam things. I know it's steam something. But like you have the Steamodons, right? You have the basking cephalodons, and you have like those are 2 and 3 mates, and there's lots of them. Like there's not 1, not 2. There's tons of them over on the west side. You get there early. You get the 6-minute respawn time. You can get your full armor right before the first dome. You can do the first dome in an area where you have a ring around, and you have a good way to mitigate and protect yourself. And then you can go directly west. Evolve, get a couple meats in you, and then go to the northwest, and you still are able to get that, right? And you're still gonna be able to get your stage 2. You're gonna take minimum health damage, and you're still gonna have the entire east side for your stage 2, stage 3 fights.
Yeah. And it is why this map is hunt favored as well, because you just go from one side to the other, and you can do it pretty quickly. And there's a pretty big drop in the height of the map as well as it comes to each side, which for monsters is not something you notice at all.
When you look at the maps, right, and you look at maps that are balanced, you see more like a donut sort of instance where you see like the middle of the donut is just hard terrain to traverse.
So we need to do distillery and map effect fair weather.
All right, so that map's gonna be distillery, by the way.
Oh, okay, distillery coming into this.
It's gonna be fair weather. Okay.
And I mean, it should. It's very much is why it makes it a monster favorite map, because the hunters have to use up a lot of their jetpack just to get to you.
Have fun.
If you go from that other side of the map.
Alright, we're going to be getting into the game now, so we're just going to do a quick fade in for the sake of editing, and we'll be back in just a moment, guys. Just stay tuned. We will be with you shortly as we go into distillery.